fight, we also give you a full massage and hot bath. So can you please join me in the water?
Yeah, Ayako was ready. Ayako was ready at the massage part.
Yeah, can you please stop? Alright.
I'm gonna go back inside.
Yes, full privacy please. This is one-on-one full disclosure. Can you guys get out? Oh, you can get in here. Welcome to the hot springs.
Hey, Chipshajen is in here.
Yes. What? Wait. Ah! Fuck!
I think is going to be the Winston versus Genji battles from both sides. Last time these two teams faced off, we saw Fraggy put immense amount of pressure onto Vic. We'll see how Misfits actually deflect that.
Start to circulate in. Linkzr though wants to nice reflect, is going to be able to save him for the time being, but now he leaps onto the Vic. Not quite finding a kill. The blade gets sheathed into Vic. Answers back with a kill. Brings him down, but Gigante is still going to be the winners of the fight.
So this very first fight, there should be a power edge to Misfits. However, if Misfits loses this first fight, if they're not able to take advantage of the part where Sombra's a little bit weaker in direct combat, they could very well get stuck in an ugly cycle of getting EMP'd. So this early fight, very crucial for Misfits.
So that's the reason Misfits are actually running Zupe on the Ana, is because they know that Gigante are going to be running Shaz on that, on the Sombra itself. Ana's very good in terms of support-wise.
Oh my goodness.
But they are building up that EMP. He's already on 90%. This is ridiculous.
What?
Misfits, they did so much damage to Gigante, but just couldn't finish out any of the kills. So they've already built up the EMP, and now Shaz, it's his time to shine. He's going to be leading in with this one pretty shortly. And Misfits, if they're not prepared, they get caught out of position now to connect onto multiple targets. And again, cleanup duty for them. Davin and Shaz in the back lines just ripping these teams to try and survive it. In fact, it was well, Zappis using that defense matrix just to survive, and Misfits winning this one out. 2 kills already. Linkzr, he has to clutch big time with this blade. He finds the kills. The team is actually doing this now, wrecking the opposition. Misfits have lost absolutely everyone. The mid-air reflect just to top it off. A Gigante with the overtime burning down. I didn't think it was doable, but they are going to be winning round number 1 on Ilios.
Linkzr with some phenomenal...
Into this, Gigante, you know, the underdogs, so to speak. The second seed coming into this tournament, into this one series that we're seeing in the grand finals. A lot of people thought it wasn't possible, but they are so close now. Only a single round is the difference.
Oh,
Linkzr
again devastating to Vic in the one-on-one matchup. He has had to Vic's number all day long.
And one of these hooks here, but with Capre and Shadowburn just flying around, it'll be very difficult for him to get any work done. You see Shadowburn in the sky going at Chips and Seagull yet again.
Taimou now as well, just going to take a breather for a moment. Pulse bomb comes in, he hooks Capre in. That's the taste of his own medicine he never wished he'd have to deal with. So that's going to be a trade out. Ultimately, they're in effect now in the absence of his opposite number, is able to hunt down Joe Meister, Spree, and Fact Fiction. This is what happens when you leave a Tracer to his own devices, especially one as masterful as Effect, wiping the floor with FaZe Clan.
Trying to advance the payload.
Now, how important is that as well, now that you have a Graviton Surge for the next fight available? Taimou set up here, of course. Ana and 76 are generally quite susceptible. Oh, the sleep dart across the map! Raucous don't give a damn! Taimou down to 9, but Spree is going to make sure that the job Raucous started is finished.
How many 6 sleep darts have we seen out of Raucous, you know, in the last 2 days? Yeah, I can think of like 3 or 4 yesterday, especially.
Days of Hollywood, and we have a replay showing what they were up to during that. They obviously put Taimou on the Widowmaker, and what they're aiming to do is they put Taimou so far back at the beginning of the fight and put their front line very far forwards, and if you try and dive all the way to the back and deal with Taimou, he's gonna destroy you. And if you try and deal with their front line, Taimou's gonna get the picks. If you try and jump all the way back, their front line Effect's gonna be getting the picks. So there's no good way of dealing with that.
And one thing that has been consistent...
Come here. Come here. Yes, come here! Stand right there. Stay here.
You just see him going.
Listen, motherfucker, I know you are sniping me, chasing me around, you want to be like me, wear my skin. You better fucking run!
So Chips has found that pick though, it's still a 2-for-1 trade, and no, FaZe Clan are looking pretty good. They're holding in the heat admirably. And so far, it's just going to be Effect now to try and do all the work. He actually finds one. He's going to be Shadowburn falling down. Is this going to turn around? Surely not. Discord Orb's going to be placed on Fact Fiction here. He's got the primal rage, but Envious, they spawn closer. They've got a man advantage. We're in overtime. It doesn't seem to matter. FaZe Clan, where are you at? They disappeared. Rock is trying to keep it alive. He manages to get down towards the point and Chips is taken down. Coco very rapidly going to get back on a sound barrier hastily employed by Jonemeister now. 2 players on the point. Sound barrier now expiring. Mickey staying alive. Taimou has all the freedom to do damage from that bridge up on the high ground. Raucus is forced to translocate out. Capre's got to get the heck out of there. It may be a struggle here for Shadowburn, who's so low. The testing gun's going to find him. It's still overtime. It's done. Envious get there. That is frightening.
How the hell is Capre alive? In fact, when Shadowburn darts up into the sky right above, you know, that like little catwalk, that's when Chips immediately uses the Transcendence, assumes the blade's going to come down, just gonna kind of swipe on through. Shadowburn.
Oh, there it is again!
You know, when we spoke to McGravy, he was saying how good Capre and Shadowburn are, like baiting tracers in and setting them up for those like insta kills. You see it right there, but Shadowburn forces the Transcendence out from Chips, then comes back, knows there's no sound barrier, knows there's no Transcendence, uses the blade there, gets good use of it.
All right, it's just...
You gotta wonder if we see Envy switch off of this comp, the dive from FaZe, being very aggressive. Shadowburn literally has no HP. Somehow, he's still able to stay alive. Capre takes out Taimou. Could not be any weaker there.
I wonder if he switches after that. I wonder if our good friend Taimou's been channeling the positive mental attitude. Yeah, he's going to stand at Roadhog here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him switch off in frustration there, but he knows the role he's trying to achieve with this particular Roadhog pick. And with Whole Hog just around the corner, it's going to be seconds remaining, and Envious have to get to this point. Seagull obviously switching over towards this Farah here, takes Shadowman very low. That self-destruct, what a clever use of concussive blast to get himself out of trouble. Raucus goes down, Spree is also knocked to the ground. Perfect way for Coco, gives himself up as a sacrifice, but there's the res. And Taimou is just the absolute picture of composure right now. It is another day at the office for him. Seagull's found Raucus, no chance of an early EMP. Shadowman thinks twice about trying to challenge this Bastion. And again, Taimou, it's like playing cello in a marching band. He's got to come forward, set up, get some damage, then move in towards recon mode, set up again, and so on and so forth. I don't know how FaZe is going to access him.
I mean, you have a lot of damage being put down by Seagull as well. Coco trying to protect his Bastion just a little bit. Taimou free firing around the corner, connects with one, so now you know that Capre is trying to come on this flank. Capre has to be so careful not to get chunked down here by the Bastion, as there comes the EMP coming in from Raucus, but just more damage being taken down from Taimou at range. Harry putting down a ton of damage as well. They're going to make this work.
There's nothing to be done. Spree can only just throw himself with the payload, and the Bastion has worked. Envious going for something a little bit different, and we know we love a bit of El Presidente. Envious soaking up the glory now.
You guys are fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Envious one more time, please.
So we've spent a lot of time behind the scenes working on the plans for 2018 and beyond for the Path to Pro, the ecosystem outside of the Overwatch League. We recognize that the Path to Pro needs to be a system that rewards both aspiring players and then also the organizations that support them. And we're really focused on expanding Overwatch Contenders, Overwatch Open Division, and making sure that it gives more opportunities to more players around the world.
All right, thank you, Nate. Looking forward to seeing what is in store for Overwatch. Much love to our casters for bringing it.
Rouler. Attention au petit trap entre Capre et Shadowburn.
C'était tellement jouissif.